Alrighty, you guys, welcome back to a brand new Flob the Bob Retro React here on
the ankle.
Hello, foodie beauties.
He looks like a fat Pauly Shore.
When the chow is tea, but the finna is gag, sis, I'm dead as a child.
So, good day everyone. I hope everyone is having a beautiful start, middle, or end to their day. Thank you so much for tuning on in, as always. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments, like and subscribe. So, for today's video, this is another one from the wonderful Deputy Beezer. And this one is called Foodie Beauty McDonald's Breakfast Mukbang Deleted, aka the Non-Apology COVID, okay, from October 19th, 2020. Now, to be honest, I don't know the full lore of this situation, but I guess she will maybe explain, but let's see what this non-apology has in store for us, right? Thank you guys so much once again, and with that, let's just dive right on into this, shall we? Don't want to waste any time at all today.
Hello, foodie beauties. Hey guys, hey, how are you?
Hey, Foodie. What the fuck? This is unreal. Hold on. There's two sandwiches. The pancake breakfast with bacon. How many hash browns? And she's got donuts? What the fuck? That's insane. That's absolutely insane, girl.
Might sound a little hoarse because I'm getting over this cold or whatever
There's like 4? Oh my god.
I have. I'm like 99% sure it's a cold.
Oh. Maybe we don't even know it, and Foodie was the source of COVID. Maybe. She'll stick just about anything in that gob of hers.
Despite what people are saying, which is completely false, I never thought I had COVID. I'm getting tested just in case. Because
I don't know, you sound like Donald Trump trying to give a speech when he had it. Y'all remember? He was like, I'm fine.
As I have to care for somebody elderly and sick.
You better fucking not be.
So it's just a responsible thing to do. I've not seen my grandmother since, it's been a while now.
Oh, but you have to take care of her. Yeah, no, it sounds like you've really been on top of it.
So I have another family member kicking in until I can feel better and not spread anything to her. So I have McDonald's here. I have a lot of McDonald's food.
This will definitely make you feel better, girl.
For breakfast. And
the fact that this is someone's breakfast, like, no wonder you shit yourself all day. Oh my god.
My appetite's not affected.
And you know what's scary? I can see where the hijab sits on this face, and it ain't looking any different nowadays.
Was before, but now I'm starting to feel hungry again.
Shocker.
So had a nice shower. McDonald's grease in my hair.
Ew.
My hair's really getting long, but
long and thin.
No makeup, and
looking like a crypt taker at the Haunted Mansion.
A lot to eat, a lot to bitch about. So yeah, so let's get to number one. I don't really feel like supporting the coldest water bottle anymore.
I don't think they want to support you either. Didn't they boot you off of their PR list pretty freaking quick?
I've seen them sponsor bullying channels.
Oh, eye roll. What, Zachary Michael?
So, call me bitter, whatever you want. I don't feel that I want to be a part of that.
Girl, they didn't want you to be a part, so...
Company who supports that kind of thing, that just doesn't even, like... I don't know. So...
I don't know why a company would support this, but... Again, all I see... Oh my god. All I see is that freaking creature lady thing from Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark.
You know what? I don't need your money. So
Oh, she's bitter.
I'm not going to be having a coldie anymore. That's just the type of bitch I am. So, as the title of this video, you can see that what I'm really sorry for. Yes, I love butter on my pancakes. I did put the syrup on already, the maple syrup.
She says, yes, I like butter on my pancakes. You like butter on one.
Oh, this bacon? Okay.
Ew.
Food, but
I'm not a fan of bacon. Not like that. Turkey bacon I'll do.
so I have a sausage, bacon McMuffin.
Jesus. The way she throws
Here.
it. Just having to get a bite of everything.
Just coming apart.
Oh my god.
The cheese is all melty. And we have here in Canada, I don't know if you guys have it in the States, it's a chicken biscuit.
Nah. Yes, I do think they have that. I don't know. To be honest, not usually in the mood for anything by the time McDonald's even ends their breakfast.
Chicken on a English muffin. Chicken patty with mayo.
Ew. For the morning Big Backs?
5 hash browns, a whole bunch of salsa. And we're just going to eat 2 donuts, Boston cream,
Just.
maple cream.
Okay, I'll give her that. A maple cream or a maple with, like, you know, the Boston cream filling. It's so good.
Mm.
I can only find those when I'm up in Vermont, though, which, go figure, it makes sense. But I just wish it was more of a staple.
So anyway, I'm going to be bitching about Miss Fake Gold. If you don't know who that is, you don't need to.
Is that one of the stupid nicknames that she has for Charlie Gold?
Just ignore and just watch me eat, I guess.
Yeah, that's what you want, you fucking weirdo.
Number 1.
Look at how hot she thinks she is. Ew. Ugh.
I want to say I have no makeup on right now. And I think my skin looks pretty good. So whenever you say things...
I mean, sure, the skin might be good. What's it matter if what it's covering is this?
Really fake gold, like... She uses a lot of
She has beautiful skin, by the way. Like,
blush
not Foodie. I'm talking about Charlie. Charlie Gold. She's got gorgeous skin.
products, and her skin looks bad. Number 1, how is that
She hasn't used the right products, that's why.
important commentary? And number 2,
Hold on, I'm gonna stop interrupting her so much. That's so stupid. That's your first issue? It's like, how's that even commentary? Girl! Stupid. Stupid. If they open their mouth, it's commentary. So, nothing else can be important than that, right? If that was top of her list, I'm so excited for the rest.
I think my skin looks pretty good. I don't have tons of foundation on like you do.
You can still tell her skin is smooth, though. It's just stretched. That's all you got.
So, that sounds to me like you're just jealous.
Listen, if your first, train of thought to defend yourself against something that someone else is saying is they're just jealous, you're probably wrong.
Anyway, ketchup. I'm sorry
Jesus.
that I ever explained myself for my comments about Charlie, about calling her Cole, because
Oh, that's what it. Okay, I remember this. I do remember this. Yes, Foodie, you made a racist remark. Shocker.
I wasn't being racist. And I firmly believe that, and I should have stood by that.
I think your racism goes so deep and so unchecked that you're not aware of it when you do perpetuate it. Which is the case for most people, but I don't know. A part of me also feels like she definitely knew.
Sorry that I ever apologized for that, because I know I'm not racist. It's just ridiculous at this point. You know, Cole.
And Foodie, okay, this is me just speaking, okay? Let me just speak openly. I also, deep within my heart, feel that I'm not a misogynist, but some of the things that I have said on here on a public platform have been taken that way, and that's entirely fine. Well, not that it happened, but fine that people, take it that way. That's how they interpreted it. I don't get to say whether or not it was or wasn't. All I can kind of say is like, well, listen, wasn't my intention. I won't do it again. Foodie, though, she's just like, well, I'm not sorry that I'm not sorry.
Cole is black. So
Hold on. What was that? We might have to touch up on that again.
ketchup.
Ketchup.
I'm sorry that I ever explained myself for my comments about Charlie, about calling her Cole, because I wasn't being racist. And I firmly believe that, and I should have stood by that. I'm sorry that I ever apologized for that, because I know I'm not racist.
The thing is, though, Foodie, you can say you feel that you're not, but you can't definitively say, I'm not this thing, if you have reoccurring history pointing towards that direction.
It's just ridiculous at this point. You know, Cole is black. So
that's why you called her that?
I'm sick of the false outrage. Every time a white person...
Ooh, this is not a good look, Foodie. Oh my god. Oh. I guess I didn't know the extent of just how far in she goes on this. And yeah, today might just be one of those days where I don't check the comments, so y'all can fight it out between yourselves.
white woman she feels threatened by and who insults her looks somehow.
Why does it have anything to do with that, you fucking weirdo?
She then uses the race card and like uses false outrage to call them racist or whatever.
My eyes are wide right now, dude. I'm shocked.
Cole is a black rock. And for Christmas time, you would say, if you're on the naughty list, you're going to get a piece of black coal in your stocking. So would I be racist if I said to fake gold,
Well, you are majorly emphasizing the black part when we all know the color of coal, girl. We get it.
You've been a bully, you're going to get a piece of coal in your stocking.
I don't know. I think you're kind of telling on yourself here, dude. Listen, I ain't the person to come on here and try to... I don't know. All I can do is be an advocate for, like, this not being a good thing to say, for this being wrong, I can't necessarily give you like the specifics and whatnot. It's not my lived experience, and you know, all I can do is like not advocate for this.
She calls herself gold.
Oops, sorry.
Gold is like the opposite. It's a non-valuable rock.
Huh? Coal being non-valuable? Okay.
You know?
You're so stupid. You're so stupid, not even your insults fucking make sense. You're so stupid, your insult made so little sense, people thought you were racist because you're that dumb. Okay. We can clarify it as that.
It's something I came up with, like, at the top of my head.
Well, maybe you should do a little bit more thinking, dipshit.
Had nothing to do, if it...
Just like when you... Didn't she call her a monkey also? Listen, again, not advocating for that. But didn't she? I'm pretty fucking sure.
was racist, it would be describing the color of her skin. And it's not.
I don't know, you threw black in there quite a few times. And whenever you say it in terms of like an adjective, it sounds derogatory. I'm just going to say that.
It never was. I used it in my most recent post saying Charlie Cole because that's how black is your soul is black, not the...
Bitch. Okay, so you're just dumb as fuck then if you didn't see that coming from a mile away. Huh? You know what? I'm laughing at myself here because I'm just thinking, Jordan, you actually vouched for this bitch in the past saying, I think she's a little bit smarter than Amber. By what? By what? Maybe 2%? Fuck. Oh my Jesus.
color of your skin.
Girl, you can say that all you want, but bullshit. People clocked your tea. And now, your true supporters being the ugly, nasty racists that they're proving themselves to be. Yeah. Yeah. Birds of a feather.
Let me repeat that. Cole and reference.
It doesn't matter how you explain it. You're either going to sound really dumb or really racist. So, pick one, I guess. I guess she's going to die on the hill that she's just stupid.
So the color of your soul, not your skin.
Okay.
Okay? People are...
Well, maybe you should have specified that, but then that would have been like, what?
just
Maybe just delete the post, Foodie.
reaching, looking for anything to chastise me for, and I find that really ridiculous because people have no problem and support her making fun of me on a daily basis and stealing my content to bully.
Well, I mean, you kind of make it very easy. When you're a bully yourself. Fucking pig. Sorry. Listen, if she's in jail, I don't have to fucking worry about her striking me.
But when I defend myself,
She swallowed all that in that quick amount of time? Fuck. She must be mad. Chomping through to get this shit done with.
I'm a racist.
When you say it like that, yeah, you dipshit. You know, you can hear how wet the egg sounds.
Or whatever. I'm crazy.
You're a bigot, yeah.
Like, who's the crazy one here?
You.
Do you see me making video after video obsessively talking about this one person?
I mean, you obsessively talk about yourself and food, so... At least she has a life outside of this. That's the thing. Like, say all you want. Yeah, we spend a few hours out of our day talking about you ladies, but what do you got besides this?
Like, if I sat here and did videos degrading another fat person being the size I am.
You do, but, and you are. You're degrading a fat person right now by sitting on camera and stuffing your face with all of this. So yeah.
You would think I'm nuts. So why?
And we do. What the fuck?
It's different for her. Because I have haters. Why do I have haters? Because I defend myself?
You're a mess. You're a mess. There's a difference between defending yourself and taking accountability when it's due. I'll admit, like, sometimes there's times where you just kind of roll your eyes and move on. And then other times where it's like you have to really sit back and readjust, like, how you're viewing the situation.
Because I'm a fat girl eating on camera? Because I have a bad attitude? What kind of attitude do you expect me to have? Do you want me, like, you know what I mean?
Well, maybe to not just sit here and rage about the same shit over and over and over and over. Like, giving a fuck what people have to say about you day in and day out.
Anyway.
It just feeds into, like, exactly what they want.
And there's this man, he's like
Man, I'm surprised you haven't tried to sleep with him.
Freaking creepy old crypt keeper looking guy. I don't.
Very rich coming from you. Well, she could never be crypt keeper. Crypt keeper's skinty, honey. Skin and bones. That'll never be Foodie.
He's creepy looking. Looks like a serial killer.
Again, rich coming from you.
And like, he just flops his gums about me, like calling me a fat, smelly bitch. Like, you look like you smell, not me.
Foodie. You can say he looks like he smells. I don't even know who you're talking about. You, though. Not me. Foodie. Look at you. Come on. Like, you know what? I love how her delusion feeds into the, like, I can't possibly be the joke. Look at me. I love it. Oh, fuck, does it make for some entertaining shit.
I'm sorry, but you look like that old smelly guy who eats canned dog food.
Just like, bitch, look in the mirror. Oh my god. Ugh. Why is it every insult she tries to throw out, I have something ready to go right back at her with? I don't even do that necessarily with Amber. Oh my god. It's very much kind of giving Darvo a little bit like, bitch, that's you. Didn't Natter and the other woman, I forget her name, didn't they talk about how your pussy stank? Stanky pussy?
There's this old creepy man. Looks like a serial killer.
I'm sorry. Stanky pussy? It fucking took me out.
Calling me fat, smelly, whatever.
All true. Girl, I bet your fucking bicep roll has a stink to it. Like, come on now.
And his problem is that I'm 600 pounds, which I'm like half that.
This ain't 300.
And I love it. Any obese person is automatically 600 pounds.
Well, no, but there's kind of an area, depending on your height, I would say more so, where once you get to like 300, 400, it's kind of all the fucking same. It looks a lot.
I don't even know why I bother. You know what? The more I talk about this, the more ridiculous it is that...
The more you're realizing what an idiot you sound like.
Like, do you know what I mean? It just sounds more ridiculous that I'm even like defending myself against these idiots.
You sound crazy.
So,
you don't sound crazy for defending yourself. You sound crazy for how you're going about it.
all I'm saying is that there's a problem on YouTube. YouTube doesn't
The fact that she hardly uses, I would say that's like half of a fucking ketchup packet.
care about their content creators.
So she's always been just bitching at YouTube. She needs her channel taken away. Sorry about it.
Because if they did, they wouldn't allow that. It's okay to bully fat people because we're not under a protected status. So that's okay.
I guess.
If I were YouTube, I'd be careful about that because if somebody
Girl, if I were you, I'd be real fucking careful what you say.
ends up hurting themselves because of the bullying they allow,
Are they going to sue them?
even after it being reported, I mean, that's blood on their hands.
I'm not saying that this is justifiable. I'm just saying this is the reality. Welcome to capitalism, Foodie. What job have you ever had that truly fucking deep down gave a shit about its employees? Let's be so for real. You're just a number to them.
And all of you who support channels who bully others,
Oh, guys, she's talking to you. Listen up.
it's on your hands too.
Oh, you hear that? You hear that? She's kind of baiting that she might hurt herself here and that it's all our fault and YouTube's. Okay, Foodie. Okay. Not saying that this is relevant, really. Just my brain thought of it. Have y'all ever seen, and now listen, I know, Marilyn Manson, bad person. A broken clock is right twice a day, though. Like, he said, because he was on Jerry Springer, one of those talk show shows, where it was during the time where the media was kind of blaming like rock music for violence or rise in suicide rates and whatnot. And Marilyn Manson just kind of flat out said, like, listen, if someone goes and listens to our music and then, themselves after, that's on them. Now, I'm paraphrasing. He said it much more harshly, but the sentiment stands. Like, those are your actions.
If you co-sign that crap.
Well, you co-sign it by watching right along with all those haters, Foodie. So thank you for contributing to the paychecks of reaction channels. She loves to support small businesses. I was hoping her chewing would cover the sound of me hitting my vape, but go figure. The one time her jaw ain't fucking clicking.
I'm not going to stop doing mukbangs. I'm going to keep eating what I want.
Oh, please.
Do what I eat. And you know what I mean? I'm like...
Dude, she's going to eat herself to 600 pounds if she gets sent back to Canada. If not, if she's stuck in Kuwait and arrested, she's going to come back looking like fucking Paris Hilton. Damn.
I haven't gained weight.
You haven't lost it either.
You could say I have. But you don't know. I mean, you haven't seen me step on a scale. We haven't
Yeah, that's for a reason, because you're gaining.
even seen you step on a scale, fake gold, in forever. So the fact that you advertise your
Didn't Foodie do like a weigh-in challenge against... It was Foodie, wasn't it?
channel as a journey, a self-journey, but all you do is your journey is sitting on the floor criticizing my videos.
And she makes more money than you doing it. Is that why you're bitter?
Journey to happiness, her channel says. So, you're a stereotype.
Oh, be careful where you go with this, girl.
You're like textbook. Your journey to happiness is bringing someone else down to make yourself feel better.
Okay, I thought she was going somewhere else with that. Okay.
At least you're not as fat as me. Well, I'd rather be my size and I'd rather be me than you any day.
Yeah, that feels racially motivated. I'd rather be a big fat white slob than you. Yeah.
I don't need to rely on bullying to build my channel.
Actually, you kinda did. You kinda did. You had to act a damn fucking fool in order to get some kind of traction. So, good job.
That's what you all don't realize the difference is.
And people called out your BS.
And yeah, you guys are helping me build my channel in a way, but you're also spreading lies about me. And you're also...
Are you not spreading lies about them also? Huh?
bullying, and you're also being... You know what I mean? Like...
Oh my god. Listen, once again, a 35-year-old woman who has the free will to not read comments, the free will to not go and watch other videos that are made about her or made by people that obviously don't like her. She has that free will. She has the free will to turn off her damn laptop or phone any damn time. To call it bullying is so fucking tired. And people crying like, oh, crying racism. Yeah, because that stands even through adulthood. Bullying, please. You're not in 5th grade stuck in a classroom with this person. You're a capable adult. Remove yourself from the situation then. And if that person, like, that's the thing. No one's going out of their way here, okay? Charlie isn't messaging Chantal. She isn't directly going out of her way to interact with her other than posting a video sharing her opinion about her. In the words of RuPaul, what other people have to think about me is none of my goddamn business. It's not your business, Foodie.
You're full of shit. So... let's try the chicken.
Yeah, I'm surprised she let it sit there that long. The donuts, too, to be honest. Ew, you can hear the tendons fucking snapping.
You know what? I'm gonna sit back. I've said my piece.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sit back and let you guys watch you destroy yourselves, because
Sorry, I was taking a sip. Oh my god, the beautiful cosmic irony of that statement as she is... Listen, as of me filming this, because I had to pre-record some stuff, y'all know I'm up in Vermont. But... just the cosmic justice of all this, that as of me recording this now, she is on the run from Kuwaiti police. Like, come on, dude.
what goes around comes around, and I firmly
Oh, 1000%. Don't fuck with cats, bitch.
believe that. What goes around comes around.
I thought it was so crazy to see that, like, brought back up again. Don't fuck with cats. Oh my god. Ah.
Should I try potato with salsa?
Why not? Fuck the calories at this point.
So we'll see.
Might as well just dip it right in lard.
That's good.
Wow.
We'll see. What goes around comes around.
Yep.
You reap what you sow,
1000%.
and what you've
Oh, Gooby's snoring up a storm.
sown.
He's in the hallway too. He's loud today. Oh, I was waiting for it. Sorry.
Is being an online bully.
I mean, sorry if this is a dick thing to say, but it's better than this.
The only time I've ever come after you, or anyone else.
Maybe first thing in the morning, her jaw doesn't pop as much because it's rested during sleep. You know, she's not eating for once. And then by the end of the day, it's popping again because it's so overused.
Is in retaliation. Which, is that appropriate? Probably not, but...
Well, you can recognize that.
Like, just stupid, like... I really don't see how YouTube allows that.
I don't see how YouTube allows this, but what would happen if she tried to upload this again nowadays, do we think, huh? Do you think she'll unprivate all of the old videos? Or did she delete? God, she took like half of that. What the fuck? Ew. Licking the grease from the fold.
You comment on the most irrelevant, stupid things, like the size of my underwear. What does that
Why are you talking about it then?
have to do with me as a person? You're insulting like every fat girl out there, and I hope someday a fat girl...
No, because most people have the mental maturity to realize that we are not talking about them when we discuss you and your disgusting habits.
really puts you in your fucking place.
Well, look at that. A government is gonna put you in your place, girl. God damn.
Like, the fact that so many people think I deserve it, what people say about me,
Oh, 1,000%.
just because I'm fat and not
No, it's because you're a see you next Tuesday.
losing
Hope that helps.
weight, or trying to lose weight, or discussing my weight, or giving you an explanation of how much I weigh, or why I'm eating McDonald's.
As the heartburn hits, and she's like,
When it's none of your fucking business.
then stop making it people's business by putting it on a public platform. Ew. And the fact that she really thinks she's all that in a bag of fucking chips.
There's a reaction channel. It's like, they complain about the noises I make when I'm eating. Then why the fuck are you watching me? Why are you watching a mukbang? Do people not realize how stupid you look by like complaining about that? And then
You sound even dumber complaining about the complaining, girl. Because there's always going to be people that complain, okay? Even if the majority of your audience enjoys what you do, there's always going to be people that complain. Why do you have to feed into every little thing?
making your channel about that?
Like, when you're a small-time creator, I can see it's a lot easier to get tied down or bogged down by some of it. But you get to a point where you just gotta say, enough is enough. And you yourself choose to just move on from it.
Well, it's not right. To me, it's not right that people get to... And even Nikocado Avocado, like the clip I put in my community post, he hates Charlie. Can't stand her.
Well, he's also a proven troll by this point, so who knows?
Because she's full of crap.
If you're going to use Nikocado Avocado as one of your sources or, you know, credit him in thought, I don't know. I don't know if that necessarily tracks nowadays.
And you can profit off of bullying. You can complain that I profit off of my eating disorder, or
You 1,000% do, and that's why this channel should be taken down. Foodies, not mine. Please, YouTube, please don't.
eating this, but you profit off of bullying me, and that's worse.
But this is you profiting off bullying too. Right? She's turning around and making a whole video bitching at people that are quote unquote bullying her. She's profiting off of it also. And it sends people her way. Those creepy side eyes that she gives, like, I don't know how she can see over the frickin' you know what.
How about you worry about your personality disorder?
Kind of out of left field. Why don't you worry about yours? I'm sure you got a lot going on with you, girl. Oh, she just thought of something.
Like, I don't understand how people don't see the hypocrisy at this point. It's like,
Because, I mean, I think it's subjective. In my eyes, Charlie Gold isn't a terrible, disgusting human being. And, yeah.
like one.
But to be fair, it takes quite a bit for someone to get to that point in my, like, eyes. But, yeah.
Channel will call me a fat, smelly bitch. And then in the second breath, turn around and be like, she accused me of being a fat shamer. I'm not a fat shamer. Calling somebody a fat bitch and making fun of their stomach is fat shaming. Dildo. Like,
Fat shaming.
or one creator, you know, prides himself in.
Listen, I've said it before. If you're less than 300 pounds, it's not, or it's fat shaming. If you're above 300 pounds, it's just encouragement, okay?
Having so many subscribers, making reaction channels, bullying me, threatening to stalk me, making fun of my Vlogtober, how boring it is, but then does their own Vlogtober and hardly gets any views. So, like, how do people not see how ridiculously hypocritical that is?
Ridiculously hypocritical. Girl, how does your hair look wetter than when you started the video? Are you sweating that much stuffing this shit down?
Like, that's what pisses me off.
That's why.
It's not the fact. It doesn't piss me off for the reasons you think. It doesn't hurt my feelings. Fake gold that you make fun of my receding hairline with.
Fake good.
By the way, yours is up to here, so I wouldn't be talking.
Yeah, but at least listen, I don't know if Charlie Gold rocks a wig or anything like that. If she does, at least she knows where to buy them, okay? Not your cheap Party City ass wigs. Go back to Party City where you belong.
Or you don't like my skin, which is actually
Hey, Buffalo Bill would love your skin, sweetie.
baby smooth, and I get complimented on it every day.
He literally would love your skin. Every day? Okay. What do people say to you? Nice skin?
Doesn't bug me that you don't like what I'm eating, that you don't like the size of my underwear. It doesn't bug me.
Seems like it does. That's the saddest thing when someone comes on and is like incessantly. No, not incest. No. Fucking A, this video is all over. Insistently is like It doesn't upset me. It doesn't upset me. Okay. Okay. A hit dog will holler.
It bugs me that you profit off of bullying another woman.
Oh.
That
So do you. Shut up.
people follow you
You bully women in your life for free. That's way worse.
blindly without seeing the hypocrisy, and that you make up lies about me just for your entertainment, just for your content, because without me, you would have nothing.
And without your size, you would have nothing. So hope that helps.
So you should be thanking me.
Without making a fucking shit show clown of yourself, you would have nothing.
And not criticizing me.
You got a nice 3-year little vacation, if that's what you want to call it, out of it. Time to head back home, Beezer. Actually, just leave her in the fucking mid-Atlantic somewhere. Honestly. Set her out on the buoy at fucking Point Nemo. I know that's not Atlantic, but still. Send her out there and just... She'll lose some weight.
That's just my thoughts.
Or why don't we test out, like, space flights on her? Like, let's send her to Mars. She can be the first one. No, I'm not an advocate for Mars colonization, just FYI. It's stupid. Oh, there it is, the popping. So that's when you know she's definitely eaten way too much. I wonder if it fucking, like, echoes through her brain cells. The vibrations probably cause damage.
So I'm truly sorry for
You?
is apologizing for something I didn't do. I didn't make racist comments about you. You turned it around that way.
You kind of don't get to choose how people interpret what you said to them. Especially if they clocked your bigoted ass.
I said it was microaggressions. Everyone, look.
Okay, yeah, see, you saying it in that tone is in of itself a microaggression. The fuck?
If I had to worry about something I said offending, like, people throw racism around, like, somebody, for example, my Chinese food.
You just have to know the cultural baggage of what you are saying, okay? And something that relates to someone's color is obviously going to be taken as a racist way, dipshit. Which is, honestly, I'm giving her the benefit of the doubt, which I really shouldn't do when it comes to racism. Like, she knew. She fucking knew.
Mukbang video, the thumbnail. I was taking a bite and I was squinting my eyes as I took a bite, and someone's like, "That's racist." You know what I'm saying? I'm just over that.
You're conflating two completely separate things.
I really don't care if you think I'm racist anymore. I really don't.
You're conflating someone misinterpreting an image, just an image, of a, like, one frame in a video with a statement that you made. And then this whole clarification that you're given makes no more fucking sense.
Care what you think of me.
See, I don't like that she is so frivolous to say, and she said something along the lines recently. She said, "I don't care if you think I'm a PDF file." Now she's saying, "I don't care what you think of me. I don't care if you think I'm racist." Those are like the two main things that I would really fucking give a shit about. What? My God, dude.
I'm gonna keep doing my mukbang.
Some of the worst things that a person could possibly be. I don't care if you think I'm that. God damn.
I'm gonna eat how much food I want to eat, how many calories I want to eat.
And then when you die, we'll all think, no, go figure. But that pisses you off too, huh? Is that fatphobic?
It's not your business. And you complaining and bitching about it is not going to change it.
Even someone who's 100 pounds overweight probably doesn't have to worry about dying at the rate that she does.
So that's what I'm sorry for. I'm sorry that YouTube allows this kind of crap on YouTube.
Should have had her channel taken away a long freaking time ago.
Maybe one day it will change.
Oh, it's going to soon. Soon, girl. Just you wait.
I'll also say, I'm sorry that I haven't stuck to my guns.
Well, your guns seem racist. Sorry, that's stupid.
I'm not deleting anything from my community post. So that's
She deleted this whole last video, so she definitely deleted the post too.
You know? If you want to come for me for being harsh on that friggin' serial killer old man from the Enter Sandman video, but not ashamed of what he's saying to me, please be quiet. Shh. I said shh.
Gross. Just the fact that she sits here in the middle of her fucking counter, okay, not even at a table, just at the counter, in the middle of her kitchen, yapping to her damn self to justify herself while she stuffs her face. It's sad. Fuck.
I don't know about Vlogtober, honestly. I don't think I'm ever gonna do these.
There's a reason you don't ever see someone like this successfully doing this. There's a reason.
Daily vlog theme things.
And having like genuine support.
I'm just gonna do videos when I can. Because I don't it's flu season or whatever, right? So
got called out, so has to take a break. Go figure. Her, Amber, just alike, even to this day.
I'm not in a party mood, so that's why I didn't want to do my Halloween party.
Do we think maybe Amber offered to pay for Foodie's flight out? And Foodie's gonna come stay, be a refugee at Amber's crib? Yo! Honestly, ladies, you should consider it. You should consider it. Foodie, get a work visa. I don't want you here in my country, gal, but hey, that would make for a damn good show. Get the Lolcow universe in on that. They'll put you guys in like a cabin somewhere with a bunch of cameras in it. Fuck! That'd be incredible.
Maybe next week.
Lock them in there with a very finite amount of food.
And, I feel okay. I just feel like... Excuse me. Oh, yeah, and just to say, I've actually seen a lot of people criticize...
Oh, my God. Who cares, Foodie? Who cares? Stop going out and looking for it. And even if you do see it, don't acknowledge it. Shut up.
my Halloween party for just being Pete's and the cats.
Of course it was.
When I've said that it has to be that way because of COVID, and I had to cancel my friends coming over because of COVID. We are in a
She doesn't have friends to begin with.
pandemic. So yeah, I have to stick with just the creatures and people in my household for the party. So
It sounded real mean. That sounded real mean, like you were going to call Pete a creature. Shut up. And that the cats took priority over him. Good lord. So that means you didn't even want to be hanging out with Pete. You just sucked it up and were like, fine, the cats.
there you go.
She's such a bitch.
My throat's feeling a bit better, like I can swallow and stuff.
Oh, great. So are you making up for lost time here?
I just feel run down, fatigued, and
Yeah, that's COVID's girl. She had COVID.
kind of like, I feel like I'm going to be losing my voice or something. Like, you know what I mean?
A couple times I had it. All I could do was just sleep.
Oh, it's appalling how
This is.
fat women.
It's appalling how fat women can keep getting away with this.
Women. Because fat women who eat on YouTube get treated way worse than fat men.
How many fat men are there stuffing their face? And look at how, like, Nick Ocado gets treated. Please. He understands, though, like, he is the joke.
Just go look at the comment section. How we get treated for...
I think maybe that's it, too. Maybe that's it. I'm not saying this about men and women in the broad spectrum, but maybe about men and women overweight, severely overweight, men and women that create channels like this. And maybe there are some women out there that do it as well, where they can take the piss out of themselves. They understand they are the joke. I mean, that's entirely different than Chantal or Amber.
Eating or doing what we want, for flaunting our bodies, you know?
Ew. You call that thing a body? Sorry.
My try-on haul, like, what gives this... There's like a 65-year-old man. He might be 80, I don't know. Anyway, he's an older
Rude.
man. Like,
And you're an older woman.
completely just...
Well, older, considering that her weight puts her at about 99 years old. She got the life expectancy of it.
It's like demeaning, like mine and Prissy P's bodies. Like, dude,
Why are you paying attention?
you're a total creep. You're disgusting.
She rolls her eyes back to stuff food in. It's crazy to watch her and Amber. Sometimes they go full great white mode and their eyes roll into the back of their heads as they stuff it into the back of their throat.
And YouTube allows that. They don't give a shit about their friggin' content creators. At all.
They should have kicked your ass off a long time ago. Make up for lost time, boys.
Like... They don't.
You don't. You're going to keep profiting off of it, though, aren't you? And from them? Yeah, you titty baby. Big fucking titty baby. For those that don't know, a titty baby is someone that just always has to be sucking on the tit of someone, but bitching and complaining the entire frickin' time. That's who she is. She's a titty baby.
Whatever.
I can't believe she cleared all that. I really can't. Usually, you know, she'll maybe save a few bites for off camera or doesn't finish all of it, but damn, she cleared that and made sure that we saw every fucking bite.
I said my 2 cents. I'm not gonna let it ruin my life.
Nope. You're going to do that all on your own. For a cat, dude. Oh my god. Ah! Plus, the fact that those cats are getting to the States faster than Salah could ever dream of. Oh, Lord.
Like, But
Listen, by the time this video comes out, I'm sure a lot more has probably been found out and whatnot, but we'll wait and see.
you know, I feel like something had to be said about it. It's just like, it's ridiculous.
And yeah, you did such a good job saying something. Thank you for being an advocate.
Never in my life have I seen something like that.
Okay, now you're just being a fucking clown, dude. Get it out more.
Like this person. And I've seen some scary people.
Oh, I believe it. Your judgment's very poor. You probably slept with scarier people.
I'm thirsty. I'm not drinking from my clothing.
So she's not going to drink any more water now.
Terminate my contract. I don't care. Really, I don't.
So you didn't even reach out to them to say, I no longer want to be collecting your paychecks for endorsement. Of course not. Of course. She's going to make them take the extra step. You're such a fucking greedy little rat. I don't know what to even call you, dude. Like, my God. What a fucking greaseball has such an issue, but oh no, not with taking the money. Not with taking the money. Oh, of course not. You want to talk about a fucking hypocrite?
Sick of having the huge bottle in my frame anyway.
She's so stupid. She's so stupid and acting this fucking bitter like a little goddamn child over them sponsoring another creator. Let's be so fucking for real. Them, those games that like, no shade, but the games that like Zachary Michael does ads for, those are probably asked of just about freaking everyone, dude. Be so for real. Like, I'm sure they're just sending out emails to people with over a certain number of freaking subscribers. I've gotten like one or two ad emails, but to be honest, I don't know if they're real or not, so I'm just like, no, I don't need to do that. I don't need to put in sponsored links or anything like that. To be honest, I don't understand how it works. So that's what's keeping me mainly from doing it. But also, I just don't see it as necessary. I'm very appreciative for everything that you guys do for me. I don't need anything extra out of it, you know?
They used to sponsor just like mukbangers, and now they're just sponsoring any Tom, Dick, and Harry.
That's kind of always what they did. And I mean, yeah, clearly, they sponsored you, they sponsored Amber. They're just sponsoring anything now.
So the majority of you people know what I meant when I used the word coal recently.
Yeah, you're racist.
And if you want to think I'm racist, go ahead.
Again, not something I'd be okay with people thinking of me, but you do you. Girl, your jawbone is telling you to stop.
It's just an excuse for false outrage.
Sure.
How about you use your energy that you have so much of, apparently? I wish I did.
Well, they go to work also. So, yeah, it says a lot.
Like this old man, you fat bitch. Like, I'm surprised his...
She also doesn't understand what fucking comedy is. being that vulgar and extreme about it is also comedy. She just doesn't like that with the comedy, there's truth.
Dentures have been falling out of his face from all the shit he talks.
Girl, you're on your way.
Better watch that.
Or what? What are you gonna do?
Yeah, I'm bitchy.
Mm.
The chicken one is so good.
Ew. Look at her ready to go take a big fat dump.
I need to do my dishes. They're not getting done right now. I'm gonna drink water.
Yeah, she didn't take one sip that entire freaking meal. That's crazy.
Go lay in bed.
Ew. Eating all that, then laying down. Oh! Holy fuck.
Probably sleep again.
I'd throw up if I went horizontal after eating all that. Literally, it would just come right up. That's so much food.
Been sleeping like just whenever I'm tired, like when I'm sick.
So all the time.
I like sleeping it off, you know. But another thing I hate is when people like, oh, you're so sick, but you're spending time on social media. So what? I see people, I see creators with
She's sick and she's eating all that. That's crazy to me.
cancer. I have a cold, you know. I see creators who have cancer go online and like spread hateful shit. Like,
Ew. Ew. You're nasty.
you know, but I get attacked for having a cold and going on and like speaking my mind. I'm in bed, I have nothing else to do.
Being a fucking bigot, yeah. Maybe the COVID was adding to her fucking delirium.
So, and you have nothing better to do either. Obviously. You take what I say right away. You're like stalking my comments or community posts.
Well, they have to, because you go and dirty delete like 2 seconds later.
Right away, you take my content. Like,
Oh, she's pissed that people are able to get to it before she can delete it.
anyway.
Even to this day.
I'm just annoyed that I wish more people would see how stupid these people are.
Oh,
That's what
poor thing.
makes me mad.
That people don't agree with you. Go figure.
And they don't like when you defend yourself. They push you and push you and push you. Yeah, I'm putting the packaging in the garbage, okay? I'm sick of people complaining about every little single thing.
What?
They push you, and then whenever you defend yourself, like right now, like I'm calling it right now.
Well, this ain't defending yourself, gal. This is doubling down on hateful remarks that you made that go beyond just towards a specific person. It was about something that literally affects a large percentage of the population in general. Racism. Like, yeah, you're going to strike a nerve.
We're gonna find a way to twist this, and I'm a racist all over again. So whatever.
Listen. Once I'll maybe hear out that it could be a mistake. Maybe. 2 times? Like, nah. You had your chance, dog.
Go talk and whatever you have to do to make yourself feel better about yourself.
Okay. She's going to be thinking that from her cozy, nice and toasty warm Kuwait jail cell. She's going to die there, dude. If she has to go into prison in Kuwait, she's going to die.
I'm sick of like not speaking my truth or defending myself. Just because.
Did y'all see that lady? I can't remember if we talked about her or not. The lady that went to like Pakistan or whatever, and she's like, I am demanding $10,000 Cash App, Venmo, wire transfer to my account by today. I'm glad that they took it pretty much all in good faith and they made sure that she made it home safely. So that's all that matters, but that was funny.
I don't want to cause more drama. I'm sick of worrying about that. I'm just going to say what I want to say from now on. I'm going to eat how I want to eat. I'm going to eat what I want to eat.
And then you can prove everyone right when you die in a few years.
And if you don't like it, you know what to do.
Okay, and if you don't like what other creators have to say about you, you know what to do. Cocky bitch, my God. You gotta be careful. If you're gonna be this cocky, you also can't be extremely stupid, Foodie.
Don't let the door hit you. Where the good Lord splits you.
Girl, I'm surprised her ass crack doesn't go all the ways up to the back of her neck. That was disgusting. Okay, well thank God it's over. Because this video ended up being way longer than I thought it would be. In my head, before I started, I was like, if I keep it relatively chill, maybe we can get this done in like 40, 45. No! Wishful thinking. Anyways, you guys, I am going to get this edited and scheduled. Thank you so much once again. I hope everyone is having a beautiful, beautiful week. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Like, subscribe, comment, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Take care.